everyone, it's Sal here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So in today's video, I wanted to tell you about some perfumes I have in my collection that have a really positive influence on my mental state. That could be because I find them very soothing, or some of these can be quite energizing, but either way, they're all beautiful, uplifting fragrances, and I just wanted today's video to be a very relaxing, calming, positive kind of video, you know. I recently purchased this sort of crystal stone here, and I keep it sort of with me. It's a chakra kind of stone, and I think it's generally meant to sort of give you energy, protect you from any negativity, and generally enhance your sort of day-to-day. I suppose that's kind of the idea with crystals in general, but it sort of got me thinking about fragrances and whether they could have a similar sort of effect. I certainly think they do. Now, I'm not really big into crystals. I think they're really interesting, all the meanings behind the different ones, and I'm really fairway with this new one that I got myself. But I would say on the whole, the main thing that I sort of do to enhance my mood would be to wear a certain fragrance. You know, there's other things I do as well that are really important, such as eating really healthily, exercising, and all of those good things. They're really important. That's like the base foundation, you know. But when it comes to other things like crystals or self-care, anything like that, fragrances are probably the number one thing, you know, I would use as part of my self-care to really enhance my moods. First of all though, before we get started with the video, if you are new to the channel, then welcome! I create weekly perfume videos, so if that's something that you would be interested in seeing more of, then I would absolutely love it if you would click the subscribe button below. Also, you can click the notification bell as well, the little bell icon beside the subscribe button, if you would like to be notified every time I post. And of course, if you're a returning subscriber of mine and you've been here before, then thank you so much for returning. I really appreciate every time you visit. Every time I see a comment from you guys, it really makes my day, and I appreciate every single one of you. So of course, with all of that being said, it's time to sit back, relax, get yourself a drink and a snack, and let's get started with the video. So the first positive and uplifting fragrance that I want to talk about today is Insolence Eau de Toilette from Guerlain. Now this is really my pampering evening fragrance, you know, when I've kind of had a nice relaxing bath and I've done my skincare regime, I've maybe done a hair mask, I've maybe just you know, really been taking care of myself, as we all should be, you know, and there's nothing nicer than, after all of that, spraying a fragrance that just relaxes you even more and completes your perfect evening. This is certainly one of those fragrances, you guys. There's just something about it. It's kind of luxe to me, but it's also quite clean and kind of soapy, but in a very luxurious way, if you know what I mean. This fragrance, I can already smell it. It's so nice, honestly. So you have your red berry notes in here, giving it a brightness. The red berries also add a kind of invigorating nature to the scent. You have your violet, your iris, your powdery kind of... Well, I don't know, this one isn't actually that powdery. The Eau de Parfum is more powdery. You have your violet and iris in here. You also have your orange blossom as well in the Eau de Toilette, the one that I own, giving it a kind of sweetness as well. So this is just such a perfect fragrance. It's linear, it's quite simple, but it's so effective, you guys. It's so beautiful, very feminine. There's something kind of almost dreamy about this, very luxe, like I say. A character that this actually really reminds me of is the fairy godmother from Shrek, so, you know, maybe kind of a slightly arrogant, aloof kind of character, somebody who really looks after themselves, somebody who is quite confident, but overall this fragrance to me, it just kind of soothes me. It's such a beautiful scent to wear. Like I say, after I've kind of done all of my self-care kind of ablutions, and then just spraying a little bit, not too much. This is actually quite a strong scent, so I would do just a light misting of this of an evening. Just, you know, fresh out the bath, done my hair, done my face mask and everything like that. Got a nice cup of tea beside me, smelling this beautiful scent. There's nothing else really much better than that, in my opinion. This is certainly a beautiful scent for relaxation, in my opinion. It's so nice for those kind of self-care evenings or self-care days. Let me know in the comments what you think of this one, but I certainly enjoy it very much. So that is Insolence Eau de Toilette. Next up today is a really bright, happy and uplifting feminine fragrance, and that is Libre Tresor Nude Eau de Toilette from Lancôme. Now this perfume really is just happiness in a bottle. It reminds me of my summertime trips to the beach, really, just with not a care in the world. This is a creamy, sort of coconutty, very sweet, rosy, bright, sparkling fragrance. You do have your rose in here, your coconut, your vanilla, your bergamot as well. And something interesting that I just read about bergamot is apparently, I think that note in particular has been known to help with things like anxiety. It's kind of quite an uplifting but also soothing note. I came across an article on this. I'll try and remember to link it below for you guys in case you're interested in reading it. I think it was from Healthline, but there was a study done on some patients waiting to undergo surgery, and they had smelled the bergamot essential oil, and it really helped to like calm their nerves and things like that. So I just found that really interesting, and it kind of got me thinking about, you know, fragrances of course with the bergamot notes and like citrusy notes in general. But certainly you can get the bergamot in here. It's a nice, bright, happy, uplifting, but very sweet and feminine scent, like I say. And to be honest, for it being an eau de toilette, it's actually quite a strong scent. To me, this feels almost like an eau de parfum. It doesn't really feel like a weak fragrance. You don't need to overspray this, really. But it's just such a nice, uplifting, carefree, flirty, you know, everyday kind of scent. I actually, I believe one of my subscribers, Karen, hello Karen if you're watching, I'm pretty sure Karen likes this fragrance, so I just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, this is a fantastic scent, you guys. Really, this is a very summery perfume to me, but even on those like dark winter days, if you wanted to be transported to a beautiful summery beach, just spray this fragrance and close your eyes and it will take you right there. Really gorgeous, kind of suntan lotiony, I suppose, to a certain extent. It kind of reminds me of like maybe a coconutty sweet body lotion, rose. Maybe you're having a pina colada on the beach, things like that. All good things, you guys. So that is the beautiful Libre Tresor Nude Eau de Toilette from Lancôme. Next up today, we have a fragrance that has really had quite a profound effect on my moods, actually. This one really gives you that kick up the backside. It kind of puts a smile on your face. Even if you're feeling kind of down, this fragrance will just lift you up, in my opinion. And that is the beautiful Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. This fragrance, it's kind of, I've heard some people describe this as being kind of like punchy. To me, that is the magic of this fragrance. It has that punchiness to kind of wake you up, get you up and going, you know what I mean? It's kind of, it wakes you up for sure. And I believe that is down to the combination of pink pepper, of course, and your bergamot as well. So this really is quite a bright, sparkling, celebratory scent. It reminds me of pink fireworks sparkling in the sky. And it is quite strong as well. Very nice and sweet. Kind of a beautiful, creamy, sweet, spicy, rose and vanilla kind of scent. I believe you have your magnolia in here, your bergamot, your rose, your saffron as well, pink pepper, vanilla and sandalwood, if I'm not mistaken. So of course, overall, this is a stunning fragrance, really feminine, really flirty, great for a date night, or any time when you're kind of dressed up going out, of course. But to be honest, you guys, any day when you're just wanting a bit of a lift, if you're just wanting something to get you up and going in the morning, you know, or just to kind of give you that motivation throughout the day, I would definitely check this one out. You know, this one again has your bergamot note in here, and I would say it is quite strong in the sense of adding that real kick, that real punchiness to the opening of the scent. I feel like that is probably coming at least partially from the bergamot, and like I was saying earlier, that is a note that has been, it's believed to help with symptoms of anxiety and things like that, which is just really nice to bear in mind. So it will have that kind of uplifting, you know, cheerful, sort of soothing quality to it as well. I've just been really enjoying this one in general. It's such an uplifting scent, so feminine. I just feel so like pretty when I wear this, you know, it's one of those really pretty, gorgeous feminine fragrances. So that is Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. Next up today we have the most uplifting fragrance of the Mongolian line in my humble opinion, and that is Mongolian Sparkling Bouquet. This fragrance is so bright and happy, you guys. It really is such an uplifting, cheerful scent. So you have your kind of icy pear notes in the opening there. A really interesting fruity introduction to the Mongolian line, you know. So quite a few from the line have a kind of citrusy opening, but they've never really used any other kind of fruit from what I can recall. So this is a really interesting change for the line, and I think it works really well. This fragrance is light. It almost reminds me a bit of a kind of bubbly, like uplifting shampoo kind of smell. Not limited to that, but it has sort of that kind of feeling about it. Just from like the pear, the kind of fruitiness in here initially. As the fragrance dries down, you do get more of that original Mongolian DNA, so you will lose like a little bit of the pear as this kind of dries down. Maybe this one is a bit more playful than the Mongolian original and the Intense. This one I would say is a bit more of like a, maybe a more of a youthful, carefree, bubbly type of version. And it's really very nice. So there's a few things about this fragrance that I find to be quite soothing and uplifting. So the first thing is the bright nature of it, but also that lavender note in here. It's just a really nice, bright, happy, uplifting version of Mongolian. I'm not sure, I have a feeling there's bergamot in here as well, kind of adding to the brightness, the lightness, you know. So easy to wear as well, a really nice easy reach kind of scent for every day. Next up we have this gem of a fragrance right here, Alien Eau de Toilette from Mugler. Now this is a really nice, versatile, all year round, easier to wear version of the original Alien Eau de Parfum in my opinion. So this perfume still has that prominent alien scent to it. Except with this one you have more emphasis on the kind of bright citrusy notes that really enhance the jasmine accord in here for sure. You don't have your amber in here, so this isn't really a warm fragrance in the way that the Eau de Parfum is. So this one is a bit more kind of chilled out, you know, it's not as intense as the Eau de Parfum for sure. Now with the citrusy notes in here, I'm pretty sure one of them is orange or like kind of bitter orange, mandarin orange type of thing. And it kind of reminds me of when I was in high school actually, and I had heard that mandarin orange essential oil was really good for remembering like information, it was good for your memory and things like that. So whenever I went into an exam, I would always dab some mandarin essential oil onto my pulse points. So as much as the mandarin can be quite an uplifting scent, I did read that it was good for recalling information as well. So I did wear it quite a lot when I was in high school, like going to exams, because I wanted to be able to remember everything. I don't know how effective it actually was, but it was something I kind of tried, it was something I believed in, you know. You do get those kind of citrusy notes in here, but I wouldn't say that this is an overly citrusy kind of scent. To me, they just sort of enhance the beautiful sort of jasmine accord in here, like I was saying. And overall, this is an absolutely stunning fragrance. This would make a really nice all year round signature scent, in my opinion. Very, very feminine to me, very beautiful. Just a truly stunning version of Alien. You know, I really, really love this flanker. I think it's a fantastic fragrance, and even though it's an eau de toilette, to me this is a really strong perfume. It feels kind of like an eau de parfum to me, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So that's Alien Eau de Toilette. The next one I want to talk about today is also from the Alien line actually, and it's Alien Fusion Eau de Parfum. Now, funnily enough, I had noticed, you know, way back, I had noticed that this one was really good for calming me kind of down, like balancing out my moods. If I was not in the best mood, you know, if I was, maybe it was like kind of my time of the month and I was a bit irritable, that kind of thing, I found that this fragrance was really nice, you know, in the sense of balancing out my moods, calming me down a bit, and just generally kind of soothing me. So I had noticed that about this scent, you know. The funny thing is though, when I was reading up on different notes and essential oils and things like that, apparently ginger is actually really good for your mood as well, and there is a ginger note in here. So maybe that's the thing about this fragrance that was kind of, you know, having that soothing effect. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you think of this one. Have you found that at all with this perfume, or is it just me? But I'm wondering, could it be the ginger note in here that's sort of having that positive influence on my mindset? I don't really know, but I just thought it was really interesting to read up on. This perfume is just something else, you guys. Very, very balsamic, very sweet, very, very smooth, sweet, enjoyable fragrance, with that note of ginger in there, with the tuberose as well, which is a really interesting addition. To be honest, I probably get more jasmine in here than I do tuberose, but either way, it's a really gorgeous, sweet, warm, slightly spicy scent, really balsamic, really Moorish, very, very feminine, alluring, and just beautiful. So that is Alien Fusion Eau de Parfum from Mugler. Next up we have Armani My Way, and this is a beautiful, bright and sparkling, happy fragrance, you guys. This one really has that prominent opening of bergamot. You have your orange blossom in here as well. Very, very creamy, thick, beautiful tuberose and vanilla accord going on in here, with your cedarwood as well. Such a beautiful, bright, sparkling, feminine, everyday kind of scent. This one just reminds me of crystals tinkling together, or like clear champagne glasses. Just a really bright, happy fragrance. It's kind of bright and sparkling, but there's definitely substance to this scent as well. It's not what I would consider to be a light fragrance. This is kind of heavy to me actually. It's quite a strong perfume. I didn't notice that at first for some reason, but the more I've worn it, the more I've realised how strong this actually is. It tends to last all day, like it is quite a strong perfume in general. And it does have the substance in there from the orange blossom, the tuberose, and the kind of base notes like the vanilla and the woody notes. But overall it is just so bright and uplifting and cheery, you know. Such a gorgeous scent. I really do love this one. This was kind of a go-to scent for me when I was studying. My term time has just started back up actually, so I am studying again now after having kind of a break for the summer. So it'll be interesting to see if I continue to reach for this one, you know, for my study sessions, but it is certainly a very uplifting and cheery, feminine kind of scent. So that is Armani My Way. And last up today, but by no means least, we have this stunning Ysl Libra Intense. Now, this has a very, very prominent lavender note to me. In fact, out of all of the fragrances that I own, even more so than the original Mongolian, this one has the strongest lavender notes to my nose. So from that point of view, it is a really kind of uplifting, soothing, relaxing kind of fragrance. I actually really like wearing this one in the mornings. I find that it really helps me to get into the right mindset for the day ahead. Let me know what you think of this fragrance, if you can relate to anything I'm saying about this one. I don't know, because I know, you know, this is meant to be the Intense version. I suppose this is meant to be the more sensual, richer, maybe evening version of the original Libre. The original Libre wasn't for me at all. I didn't actually like that one very much. So this is the only one that I own. But to me, this is a very uplifting, refreshing, soothing, motivating kind of fragrance. That lavender note is just so beautiful in here. I really, really enjoy it. This one is not harsh at all to me in the way that the original Libre was kind of harsh. I just love this one, and like I say, I love wearing it in the mornings when I'm going out to breakfast or just when I'm trying to get up and going for the day ahead, motivated and just in the right mindset, you know, so I absolutely love it from that point of view. That is Ysl Libra Intense. And one wee honourable mention that I'm just going to throw in here at the end is this pillow mist that I sometimes use just as I'm literally going to sleep. It's from Neom. It's a Bedtime Hero pillow mist for sleep. I don't know if any of you guys have tried like pillow mists, but let me know in the comments if you have. I believe this one has a blend of 11 of the purest possible essential oils, including chamomile, ylang ylang and cedarwood, expertly created to help you feel relaxed and ready for bedtime. So I thought I would just quickly mention this, seeing as it is a kind of relaxing style video. But I really do enjoy spritzing this just on my pillows just as I'm going off to sleep. It's really nice from that point of view, very relaxing scent. Just really kind of quite citrusy, I would say. Not a scent I would want to wear just during the day, but just as I'm literally going to sleep, I do enjoy spraying this one. So there we have it, everyone. Those are my top fragrances for improving your mindset, getting rid of any negative energy and things like that. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments what you think of any of these fragrances, if you would recommend any perfumes that would also fall under the same category. Just let us all know in the comments section below. Thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, then I believe you may also enjoy these other videos that I will leave up on the screen here for you. Thank you again for being here. Take care, and I can't wait to see you again on my next video. Bye!